Okay, so I am here to explain about the midpoint algorithm of Bresenham, which is used to make a circle. Now, midpoint algorithm is very important. First of all, it describes the symmetry about the midpoints of already plotted points using that Bresenham circle algorithm. So we all must know that midpoint algorithm is based on the concept that in a circle, in a circle, if we know that if just let us see that if a quadrant is available. Now, if we reduce it in number of octants, then on the basis of octant symmetry, complete circle can be drawn. This is the basis of midpoint circle algorithm. Let us see about a function which is f circle x comma y, that is x square plus y square minus r square, where r is the radius and xy is the coordinate, just say normal coordinates. Also, this equation shows that the circle is at origin. Now, we have considered it origin because it's easy to make a circle from its origin, now isn't it? If we have one octant only, then on the basis of this symmetry we can draw this, on the basis of this symmetry we can draw this, on the basis of this symmetry we can draw this, and so on. So it's a very easy task in this case. Let us consider the three different cases. First of all is that f circle at xy is greater than 0 if xy lies inside circle boundary. So it is obvious that if this equation is less than 0, then xy lies inside the circle. Why it is so? We know that if a point lies inside the circle, then this sum, that is x square plus y square, will be less than the sum of r square by the Pythagoras theorem. Hence, the difference will be less than 0. And if it is 0, then xy, where is it? It is on the circle. Also, if it is greater than 0, then it is outside the circle. So this is some basic concepts we should keep in mind while performing the midpoint circle algorithms. Now, we will consider a decision parameter. Decision parameter is basically a parameter, as the name suggests. It is nothing else. It is simply a parameter which defines our decision on, and what kind of decision? Obviously, decision which coordinate we should take. Now let we decide pk is f circle at xk plus 1 and yk minus half. Here is the main point of midpoint circle algorithm. In case of Bresenham circle algorithm, this is yk minus 1, and in case of midpoint it is minus half, and only calculations go on a change. Thus, we should not confuse between what is in midpoint circle algorithm and what is in Bresenham circle algorithm. Okay, let us move to our basic further concept. Now, if pk is this, so also we know that f circle is x square plus y square minus r square. Now, so pk plus 1 I am considering, it is f circle xk plus 1 comma yk plus 1 minus half. So it is again a point f circle. And what is f circle at this point? Nothing else, that is xk plus 1 plus 1. Sorry, this is not xk, this is only xk. Sorry, xk plus 1 का whole square plus yk plus 1 minus half का whole square. I am also using Hindi between, and minus r square. Now, the question may come, why xk plus 1? That's obvious because we are using this. Okay, but question now mind is why xk plus 1? I will come to that further. Now, from this we see that pk plus 1 comes pk plus 2 xk plus 1 plus yk plus 1 whole square minus yk square minus yk plus 1 minus yk plus 1. Okay, don't get confused. This is very simple equation which can be derived very easily. So don't confuse in that how this result come. Nothing else. We have pk this, and pk will be xk plus 1 का whole square plus yk plus minus half whole square minus r square. When we not equate them, we can get easily this result. So it's not a big deal. If you get in this flow while I'm performing this, you can use your own abilities to get this result. I'm gonna mark it 1. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we have already derived that pk plus 1 is pk plus 2 times of xk plus 1 plus yk plus 1 minus yk. That's whole square in this way. And sorry, minus yk plus 1 minus yk plus 1. Now all lies behind this equations. Nothing more is required after nothing else is required beside of this equation. This equation gives every result which you want in midpoint circle algorithm. Now let us consider some cases. I am assuming that we have just got that xk comma yk point. This point is where in our hand. I'm just considering. Now in a circle, let us see xk comma yk is in my hand. Now two confusions regarding that, should I have this point or this point, like we have done in Rosenheim line algorithm. Same step we followed. So we will have xk plus 1 here, and again xk plus 1 in both the cases. Now if xk plus 1 comma yk or xk plus 1 comma yk minus 1, here is the all things we require to grasp. So so two cases, if xk comma yk are in our hand, this point is known to us. This gives us two cases. If xk plus 1 comma yk, should we plot this point or should we plot xk comma yk minus 1? So either this point or this point. This is the result. Now this depends on slope. Obviously, that's the direction. Now you may ask how to decide this point or this point. Now this is I'm going. So previously we have been studying. We have seen that 2 points, which one is to be decided, was the last left question. Now let us see that what should be done further. Now we have xk comma yk in our hand. Again I'm saying, repeating it, I'm sorry. So xk plus 1 yk or xk plus 1 comma yk minus 1. So either this or this. Now this all depends on pk. It is value of pk. Now pk should be negative or positive. So this pk will decide either this or this, and pk is somewhat slope in case of circle. Now how to decide this or this all completely depends on pk, and before pk we should know p naught. That is our initial parameter. That is what initially pk is, and this is given by p naught is given by 5 by 4 minus r, and sometimes we take it as 1 for simple calculations. So obviously p naught is nothing else, that is f circle 1 and r minus half. At this point it's p naught. Okay, now let us see if pk comes to be 0, is less than 0, that is negative, then point to be set is xk plus 1 comma yk. Now why this? So if pk is less than 0, then this point. If it is greater than 0, then this point. Now question comes, why this? If pk is less than 0, let us say we have a unit slope, that is slope is 1. Now slope is less than 0, then it goes here, and if slope is greater than 0, then it goes here. Sorry, greater than 1, I'm sorry, if greater than 1, then it goes here, and if we do in case of slope is equal to 1, it is nothing else, that is 45 degree, then tan 45 is 1. Now if it is less than 0, then it goes here. Now if it is less than 0, the point is lesser 1, and if it is greater than 0, then point is above 1. But in case of circle, we see that the alignment of points is not linear. Exactly. So if pk is less than 0, the next point is xk comma x plus 1 comma yk. Otherwise it is xk plus 1 comma yk minus 1. That is, it is if it is greater than 0. So let us consider case of circle. So let me see that it is, let me say that it is xk plus 1 and it is yk, and it is somewhere here lies xk plus 1 comma yk minus 1, and I am here about talking about the slope. Now if slope is greater than 0, then this point, and if it is less than 0, then this point. Now if and slope will be obviously less for this point because it lies behind it, because it is lying above it. In a circle it is slanting. So this must be a little bit confusing, that why slope for this point will be less. It is not that much confusing, because if at this point we draw a tangent, and at this point if we draw a tangent, the angle will be less for this k point, but for this point angle will be larger. As angle is larger, the slope at this point is also larger. Hence for this point pk is greater than 0. For this point pk is greater than 0, and for this point pk is less than 0. That is the main reason. Okay, I have already said that from 1 we have this equation. This equation I already told you, this is the core equation of midpoint circle algorithm. Now let pk is less than 0, then point will be, I already told you, then point will be xk plus 1 comma yk. Now xk plus 1 comma y, that means this yk plus 1 will be yk plus 1 will be yk, and this whole term will be 0. Similarly this whole term will be 0. Hence in this case pk plus 1 will be pk plus 2xk plus 1 plus 1. That's the result at pk less than 0. Now if pk is greater than 0, then what will happen? Then yk will be yk minus 1, and it is seen that pk plus 1 comes to be pk plus 2xk plus 1 plus 1 minus 2yk plus 1. This can be derived very easily. We just have to put yk plus 1 here. If yk plus 1 yk plus if yk is put yk plus 1 is put as yk, let us see what will happen. Okay, I'm sorry for the disturbance. So hence this equation can be easily derived. That's all for the midpoint circle algorithm, and we can draw the circle. Now if a question comes, a simple procedure for obtaining the circle coordinates. First of all we will describe the p0, then we will carry on. If p0 is negative, then we will consider the point xk plus 1 comma yk minus 1 yk, I'm sorry, and if it is positive, then the other point. Thank you.